Takes. We are here. And what we're first going to do before we get the print to the yard, we're going to cut that and we're just going to put the deck on top and chain it up and then unbolt it and take it away from the home. But that's what I have to do first, is cut a couple of things. And that's what we're going to do, folks. So here we go. We need electric. So, first thing is electricity. Oh boy, maybe not. Maybe there's not electricity just yet. It may not be. So, not quite sure how that's going to be. Because I do need to undo the bolts, but what we can do is we can cut some post, folks. That's what we're going to do. Let's cut some post. You guys are going to stay on deck the whole time. And look at that, we have some extra pieces here we're going to use for jacking it up if we need to. This is what we're going to do. Folks, what we're going to do is now crawl under there and undo some bolts. Is what we're going to do. Yes, it's a good old Cedar. Cedar to the rescue. Huh. Well, hooty. That one because it's going to be in the way of the tank. That's what we're going to need to get. One more. Oops. Oh, look at that. Steps. Oh, steps. Steps. Whoops. Just like that, folks. Oops. Alright. We have it stuck there, folks. Now what we're going to do is get all the way. Is there an electrical outlet here? Maybe some? Maybe? Nope. No outlet. Some power. Yep. I think we need some power, folks. I don't want to just rip the thing off the house. That's not going to be good. So, let's walk to the other side. And see if there is an outlet. Don't see one. No. Well. I'm going to need change some chairs. And I didn't think so. Well, folks, until we get some power, that's what we have to do. Hey, Dennis, is there a power plug outside that I can plug in?
No,
nope.
There is.
Okay, then I'll go get my battery stuff.
Oh,
And it'd be easier to just grab my battery
That's the
stuff.
only thing I have, unless you want to plug in.
I don't want to run out of the house. I'll just get my battery stuff.
Okay.
That wouldn't be. I'll be back, Dennis. Battery power it is, folks. Well, a couple of minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Battery power it is. So, I need to go get a light anyway. So, here we go again, folks. And that's where we're going to leave it. Chainsaw and all. Don't come out. Alright, gotta go get the battery power tools, folks. The battery tools are on the way. We're going to change from the head cam, folks. Maybe that's a flat phone now. And what I want to do is get my chains on them. That's our hold to go to. Oh. There we go. This one is a go. Look out, me Juniper. That's my hole. That's my hole. So you guys can see in the dark. I hope you can see in the dark. When people see. Boy, not much light, folks. I'm sorry about that. Not much light. Look at that. Maybe I'll use the oh folks, you get to see a perfect example. We're actually going to trade this, because this is what we need to combine two chains into one, which is very nice. Let's see. I'll show you right now. That is something. Easier. This way, folks. There. 35 minutes. 35. Oh. This one entire chain can do everything. I didn't realize how long my chain was. And now I'm extremely glad that I have it. And I get to show everybody what the wow. You know when you know a horsefly is biting you? And you feel something pinching you in the pants. I think the magic is going to happen when we lift it up, folks. We don't have to do much more on that one. Okay. Now, whatever little things do we have that we can use? We may have to use that long piece of chain. No. Maybe we don't. Let's see what we have here. Don't get your favorite chain messed up, folks. There's not going to be a lot of up and down stuff here, folks. The situation, when it's good, it's good. And as long as this arm is not higher than the garage, which it won't be, because once we cut it, we'll be able to drop it down. And that's going to be good. And this, I wonder if I have another short chain. I know I have a horsefly. Doesn't do any good when you don't bring the light, does it? Folks, 2 more bolts to undo, and 1 more chainsaw cut. Maybe, I think that's what it is. And And the reason I left that one undone is because I'm going to see what I'm working with over here. And see if I can do the loop all the way over, maybe. And use what I have. And yep, sure can. And that is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick up with that. Oh. It's not going to fit on that one, is it? But it will fit on that link. Yeah, folks. You know what? This one entire chain here will go over everything. That's really what I need to be doing with that, but let's see if we can work with that, folks. I'll reach over and grab that. We are definitely putting it together, folks. That's all you have to do here. I mean, let's see what I have. And I think we can do that. Yes. Just use our hook to hook. Hook to hooks. Yes. Hook to hook. And it just does not like this one at all. So how can I? Well, that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to use the two small hooks right here on the big chain. One to each side. Well, into the darkness. The reason we're going to trade chains, folks, is we'll use this one as a small loop. And this chain will just happen to go over everything. It does. And that. That's just how it's going to have to be, folks. We'll take this around there. Look at that. Is that cool or what? We're hanging on a nail. That's awesome. Oh, we're hanging on a nail over here too. Okay. I'm glad our hydraulics are nice. Hydraulics are nice to us. And I know what you're saying, folks. That's how it should have been done in the first place. And that is true. Alright. That's hooked up there. It's nice there. Now I have to undo 2 bolts underneath. I have my jacks underneath because that's just going to want to pop down as fast as possible. Do I want to drop the jack down? No, the jack won't even go that high. So let's see if I can. I'm going to try and do all this from right. I'm standing up above, folks, and I'm going to try and do all this from out here for when it drops. No drop. Well, I bet they loaded it up with nails, so I would have too. So, but not exactly too excited about taking chances, folks, especially being underneath a couple thousand pounds of wood, dismantling it one piece at a time. So let's see if I did good over here. On this one, a little shaky. This is the pokey bush. That other one was the nice one. And there's our little, can you guys see that? That's over right there. And I mean, technically, they did riddle it with nails. That would have been the idea. When I undo this bolt, it's not going to fall out. And that's just what they did. They didn't say, hey, come here, buddy, and hold this up while I put the lags in. I don't think so. But you never know. Yep. It's still there, folks. Okay, so that's it. That's what it means. We're going to have to go up and down. But since everything is cut, I'm going to cut that one. No, I didn't cut that one. I did cut that one. So we have 3 cuts, folks. That's what I'm going to do. 3 cuts. Or I could try and lift it up, but no, they set this in concrete, and that's nice. I'm glad. But I will take a little weight off of it. So here comes the noise, folks. And I'm hearing it kink, 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 kink. So what I'm going to probably have to do is put a little up on it and just pop it off of the wall. That's what That's what I'd like to do. So where my big pry bar? No. Well, let's go ahead and start this thing and get some light on. Because I'm hearing the hydraulics come down slowly. Ka-ding, ka-ding, ka-ding. No, would somebody fix that, please? Take a peek at it, folks. I'm going to set you guys down. One of you are going to sit right here, folks. One more time with the chainsaw, folks, and then we're going to clean up. Drop the chainsaw. Here we go. One more, folks. It almost seems like it wants to drop onto the, wants to drop down, folks. That's good. Alright, the entire thing moved. Yes, it did. Oh, we've got slingshot and a bunch of broken pieces of wood everywhere. Now's where we have to be careful. Like, real careful. I already know it's coming apart there. It's looking good. When I get into these junipers, I want to stand clear. I don't want this thing coming at me. What are the chances I missed one? Just gonna check. Oh, that's it. Close, real close. Yeah. That's what we're going to do, folks. If it doesn't pull up easily when I move these, then I'm going to cut 6 inches out of the post. If it does not move, that's what I'm going to do. So let's see if we can go backwards with it. right there. Yeah. Junipers. That's got a good look at that. Okay, what that means is we're turning a little to the left, folks, is what that means. Okay? Okay, we need to see what's happening. Very carefully. And there goes our cable TV. Oh, just kidding, folks. And that jet isn't going to be good. Excuse me, folks. No spitting. So, I already know this is going to be an issue. I'm going to turn it. I already know coming through here is going to be an issue. So you guys are going to have to go way back there. Yep. And we're going to make sure I'm not going to take out the tree. Be careful with the tree. Things looking tight, folks. What a sight. We did the squad, folks. No crap. It's still looking nice. Hopefully after we get off of this, it's still looking nice. After we get off. This will be driving on it. So much happier when I get out from under the garage. What I'm going to do, folks, run over there and grab some stuff. Right back. Got the camera. Oh, boy. Oh, the poor stairs. Oh, everything. Look at that. I don't think so. I think I'm going to come back with the trailer in the morning and get that and clean up all this, do a little cleanup. And do some bushes. Let's trim some shrubs and get out a rake. That's what we're going to do, folks. So, let me make sure I'm not losing you guys anywhere. You guys are on a stump somewhere out in the woods. Appreciate you stopping by, folks. And consider sharing, because the coolest thing is if you share it with like 10 people and then 10 people did that and then 10 people did that, it's kind of like everybody gets to see it. Well, I don't know where you guys are going to be safe, but here we go, folks. Heading out. I'm going to go get a coffee. Right there. I'll get you guys up in the air when I get up here. I don't want to. I'm actually going up the hill. We're going uphill, folks. Cars are going to push you guys down a little bit so we don't, no catapulting. Get it down low enough to see over it. That's what I'm going to do, folks. Get you guys down low. Total darkness. Let's see what this looks like. I think I sat on my phone, folks. If I can put the headlamp on fast enough, I can move and the bugs won't attack the camera. This is how we're going to leave things for right now, folks. I'm going to grab the hat, and that's it. And I'll hook it in a little bit. I need to get a drink of water. That's it, folks. Peace. Alright, folks, we're going to pull in and we're going to extract a deck. This is the way you do it in the city? I don't know. But this is the way you do it in the country, folks. Customers home, so we have to act like we're working in the city, but we're in the country. So that's what we're going to do. First, we're going to see if we can even get under the deck. Figure it out. Don't hit your head. I think that's going to work fine, folks. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We are going to get our long form. I don't want to miss any of this, folks. So I'm going to do 2 cameras. Because last time I missed it. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to come in, folks, and oh well, we can't. There's a ledger, and it's on the house. Look at that. Well, I'm going to have to cut it from the house and let it drop. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. But that's what we have to do. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I cut these on a 45, it's going to want to come right on over. And then that's what we're going to do. Oh, nasty. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's all attached to the house, folks. So that's, yeah, it looks like a 6x6 that goes across there. That's how they did that. So let's see what's under there. And how they did that. Let's take a pick, see. And no, that's poison ivy. Look at that. Is that a gas line? I think that might be a gas line right there. It may be electric. But, folks, there's our bolts right there. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go home and get the impacts. And we're going to impact those bolts back out. And that's going to be whoa! Maybe we're going to get some wasp spray too. I think that's what we're going to do. So, I think what we're going to do is jack it up, unbolt it, and then cut it. And we're going to go get some trimmers. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some trimmers. So, we're going to be right back, folks. And that's how it is. Mm-hmm. But it's not going to be too bad, folks. But unbolting it from the house and jacking it up is going to be the good part. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll be right back. Without the